Question 11, factor the following. This is an a equals 1 trinomial, looking for the factors of negative 66 that are going to add up to give me negative 5. Well, 66 is 6 times 11 to give negative 5. Because this is negative, I know the two factors that multiply to give 66 are going to have different signs, and the largest is going to be negative. That's going to be 6 and negative 11. 6 minus 11 is negative 5, so it does work. Put the minus with the 11 and the plus with the 6, and if I add them together, I get negative 5. If I multiply them together, I get negative 66. My answer is y minus 11 in brackets times open bracket y plus 6 close bracket. For 11b, notice I have a negative in the front. Whenever you do, it's easier to factor it out, and the common factor 2 goes into all these terms. So I'm going to factor out negative 2. This is equal to negative 2 times positive 2x squared plus 5x minus 12. I can use my trial and error. I'm going to do it both ways, but trial and error, the factors of 2, that's easy. 2 is a prime number, it's going to be 2 and 1. So I'm going to put my 2 and I'm going to put my 1. Okay, so 2x and 1x, which is just x. Then the factors of 12, and I'm thinking 3 and 4, so 3 times 4 is 12. Then I have to check, to the outsides added to the insides, does that give us the 5x? So the outsides are 2x and 4x, so 2x times 4x is 8x. And the insides, negative 3 times x is negative 3x, and does 8x added to negative 3x give 5x? It does. So we're done. With the other method we could have used is decomposition, or the PSF method. So I'm just looking at the 2x squared plus 5x minus 12. The P would be the product of the first and last terms, which is negative 24x squared. The S would be the middle term, which is 5x, and the two factors. So we're looking for two numbers that multiply to give negative 24 and add to give 5. I'm thinking 3 and 8 give 24. And add. So one's going to be negative, one's going to be positive. The larger is going to be positive because this is positive. So I'm thinking positive 8, negative 3. 8x and negative 3x add up to give 5x, multiply up to give negative 24. So I'm going to replace the 5x with 8x minus 3x. So we end up with negative 2 times open bracket 2x squared plus 8x minus 3x minus 12, and I'm going to group to factor. So I'm looking for the common factor for the first two terms, which is going to be 2x. So I'm going to factor out. So this is my bracket here. So here, out of these things, I'm factoring out a 2x. So 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times 4 is 8x. Now I'm looking for a common factor here. My first term is negative, so I'm going to certainly factor out the negative. Notice 3 goes into 3 and 12, so I'm factoring out negative 3. So negative 3 times x is negative 3x. Negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. And notice I have x plus 4 twice. So I'm going to factor out the x plus 4. So we end up with negative 2 times, factor out the x plus 4, I'm left with 2x minus 3. 2x minus 3. And then I have this useless outer bracket. I don't need it anymore. So we have negative 2 times x plus 4 times 2x minus 3. And notice it's the same answer up here. It's just different order. And that's it for 11b. Have a good day.